Good evening, friends. Study with the Pala Engineering and General Geology Parvin Singh book. तो चैप्टर 8 में फिजियोग्राफिक फीचर में हम वॉल्केनो पढ़ रहे हैं. तो टाइप ऑफ इरप्शन उसमें किस तरह का होता है. सेंट्रल इरप्शन वॉल्केनिक कोन है, वॉल्केनिक क्रेटर्स हैं, कैलराज हैं. कैलराज में वो पार्ट्स जो होते हैं निकलते हैं उनको कहा जाता है. तो टाइप ऑफ इरप्शन पे आते हैं. Three main type of volcanic eruptions are commonly recognized: central eruption, facial eruptions, and fumaroles. धुआं. Central eruptions. There are also referred as the cone and craters types eruptions. In such an eruptions, the volcanoes consist of a central condite or vent joined by several subsidiaries channels through which magma is erupted. Beside the condites or vent, the other parts of such volcanoes are the cones and the crater. Volcanic cones, it may be defined as a conicals or roughly the conicals mound or hill of solid volcanic ejecta built around the point of eruptions or mouth of the volcano. Some common type of volcanic cones are this figure. Don't forget to make. इसको लेबलिंग के साथ बनाइए, आपको एक्स्ट्रा मार्क ही मिलेंगे. The cinder cones, which are relatively high conspicuously the conical heaps of pyroclastic materials of all types and sizes, and these materials rest around the orifice at their set angle of ropes. The lava domes are cones made by the congealing of high viscous lavas around the orifice. Such lavas are generally acidic in characters and highly viscous in nature. As such, they are unable to flow so much away from the orifice. Instead, they collect and congeal around it. Composite cones are very common type of cones made up of materials of all types: lavas, pyroclastic fragment, and volcanic tuff. Volcanic craters. So these are defined as the opening of volcanoes at the surface. In most cases, the crater is an oval opening in the middle of the cone and may be from a few meters to such as a kilometer in diameter. In some volcanoes where the cones are built of a number of layers of pyroclastic materials from a series of eruptions, the strato volcanoes there may develop secondary openings called secondary craters, forming complex type of cone. Calders. These may also be broadly defined as very large size craters that have collapsed with the passage of time. So they differ from the crater in size and origin. In size, the calderas are generally greater than 1.5 km in diameter. In fact, some may even form the place for huge lake. Example: the crater lake of Oregon. In origins, calderas are generally the result of a collapse of volcanic craters and cone, forming a circular depression. Sometimes such depressions may also result from the erosion of the volcanic cone. In such case, it is referred as an erosional craters. The central eruptions are further classified into following four types on the basis of nature of eruptions. The Hawaiian types, these erupt blastic type of lava, which is basic in character and highly mobile in nature. मोबाइल मीन्स मूवेबल, चलता है. जैसे आपका मोबाइल है, क्यों मोबाइल कहते हैं? क्योंकि वो चलता है, इधर उधर आप ले जा सकते, कैरी कर सकते हैं एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस. Such an eruptions take place without making much explosive noise. The lava is poured out from central condites, but the accumulations form very gentle, low-angled cones repeated in nearby areas. Such eruptions result in shield volcanoes. Example: Kilau and Mauna Loa volcanoes. Strombolian types. It is named after Stromboli's volcanoes in Italy. इट इज़ करेक्टराइज. सो इटली का सिर्फ पिज़्ज़ा ही नहीं, आप उस वॉल्केनो को भी, स्ट्रोम्बोली को याद रखिएगा जब पिज़्ज़ा खाइएगा. Characterized by a constant and mild eruptions of a thick type of lava which comes out in the forms of a viscous paste, often in clouds, and through small sized craters. The volcanic type. This is destructive and intermittent, occurring with intervals of inactivity. Type of eruptions named volcanus, the Romans god of fire. In such an eruptions, firstly a lot of pressure is built by below the blocked mouth of the volcano. Then suddenly the obstructions are hurled up and off along with the thick black clouds and pyroclastic materials and a great volume of lava. Thunderstorms are known to accompany these eruptions. These are great volume of lava. Thunderstorms are known to accompany these eruptions. These are explained by seedings effect of volcanic dust on the water vapor in the atmosphere. Mount Vesuvius in Italy रिप्रेजेंट द और इनको पढ़ते वक्त आप जो भी वोल्केनो हैं अर्थक्वेक एक्टिविटी भी पढ़ें आगे तो उन सबको आप मैप के थ्रू लेबलिंग ज़रूर करिए. Represent the most important famous example of this types of eruption. Plane type. It is most destructive and most fearful and at the same times a rare type of volcanic eruption. It is named after Mount Plea in Martinique, a Caribbean island, where an eruption on May 8, 1902 is believed to have killed 30,000 people in a matter of minutes. During that explosions, the lava is believed to have traveled down slopes with a speed of 150 km per hour. Lava is in a highly fluidized condition in this type of eruption. Thank you.